Graffiti art started as their hobby and now has become their careers. Here's Sarah Kazadi with a video short on the Para Twins.
My name is Nazem.
How about how?
And that's what we do. We're graffiti artists. We were born in Spain. Eventually we got into graffiti. We always wanted to come to New York, and every graffiti artist's dream is to come over here and paint once. We just came to visit in '97 for the first time, just to see how the Mecca of graffiti looks like. For 3 months, became 10 years now. We lucky enough that we can live off what we do, painting murals for different corporations, and we get to travel. We have a lot of freedom just because we can live off our artwork. New York Fat Cap. Canada. German Fat Cap. It's paint really fat.
Wow. We benefit of being brothers. We're partners, and we've been painting together for so long that we smoothly work together. I have my style, he has his style, and together we have one style as well. Right now we're in the South Bronx, pretty much known for the highest AIDS rates, prostitution, drugs. So it's basically a messed up neighborhood, but because of that, there's a lot of beautiful things also coming out. Our office is here since '95, I think. A whole bunch of different artists that come from around the world, and we get together and do walls around the neighborhood and beautify our community.
You always want to do something else the following year. That way you stay motivated and excited about your artwork, you know, instead of always just doing the same thing over and over again.
But usually it's come down to doing a drawing on paper, coming up with an idea of what you want to express on the wall, and just start painting.
Back in the days, painting trains was taking a lot from us, you know, just along the stress and the adrenaline, and the excitement is a little gone because we always have permission to go paint, you know, so it's more about just getting better with the artwork.
Even the art world has changed the perception of graffiti too. Call it now, I guess, street art, and when you call it street art, then I guess it's accepted by society.
We gave lectures to professors in MIT twice. That was kind of exciting. We painted for the Smithsonian. All it takes is practice and just keep doing it and believe in yourself, and at some point you will be able to do something nice on the wall, and you know, and be respected, and people are going to admire your work.
Lynn's chauffeur saves pets daily, and she has more than 10 of her own. Here's Christina Positano's photo essay.
Hi, my name is Lynn's chauffeur. I'm the executive director at Save a Pet Animal Rescue, located in Port Jeff Station. I love it here. It's a calling, more or less. It's not a job to me. As a child, at my stable, I had 24 cats. I had a horse. I had a dog and a cat at home. People used to bring me their dogs that they found and stray cats, and it's always been in my life. I think it's important for the community to know that when the animals are here, that they're safe with us until they find a home. We're involved in a house in Mineola where there were probably about 40 cats. The cats were throughout the apartment, and they also had a dog, and the cats were not well taken care of, and took all the cats out and brought them here, and that was about a year ago, and they've all since found wonderful homes. Every animal that leaves here is a success story, because they wouldn't be in their happy homes if it wasn't for Save a Pet. The volunteers are dedicated, and they show up every day to help out. We have people that come in to help take care of the cats. We have dog walkers. We have kids who hold bake sales. We have Girl Scouts who do their silver and bronze awards through Save a Pet. We couldn't survive without the volunteers in our community. Animals will never steer you wrong. They'll never turn their back on you. They're always open for affection and giving you kindness where you may not get that from people, family, friends. Animals are just, I think they're our soulmates, and each one just has to wait to find their own soulmate.
He's a Stony Brook student now, but will he be a future contender in the 2012 Olympics? Here's Eric Liu's photo essay on archer Patrick Huey.
Hi, my name is Patrick Huey. I'm a student here at Stony Brook University, and I do archery. We shoot a FIDA-style archery, which is basically target archery, and it's a very, very formal style of archery where you have set distances and there's a men and women's division and very organized. I've always been an archery person since I was a kid. I used to have my own little paper arrows and little paper bows that I used to make. I picked up my first bow in 6th grade. I was actually really bored, so decided to pick up a bow. Unfortunately, my parents had never let me get a bow, so archery lay dormant. That was when I went off and I bought my first bow, and one of my friends got me into target. I shot my first competition maybe 3 months after I bought my Olympic-style bow. From there, it basically evolved into, like, I met my coach. My coach, he didn't make it into the '92 Olympics because he had a heart attack right before. But he's the person who coaches me now. So I get Olympic-style coaching. And basically my goal is I want to try to fulfill his unfinished work. I have high hopes for even making the team for the 2012 Olympics, or even being invited to the Olympic trials for 2012. It'll be great. It's a great sport to pick up, definitely. It's a Zen sport, so it's the only opponent you have is yourself. And improvement is completely based on how much you put into it. And honestly, you don't need unlike other sports, you don't need a team. You don't need another person to practice with. As long as you have a target and a good mindset, you can go out there and be great at it.
Still ahead in SBU TV News, a bodybuilder and a beer brewer.
Stony Brook University's last game of the season brought a diverse crowd to the stands.
It's the Community Service Club. We do community service. We do things like this that are on campus for the school, at football games and things like that, but we also do things off campus, like we paint elementary schools at inner city and elementary schools, things like that.
Students, parents, and alumni were excited and happy the Seawolves were winning, and that many people came out to support the team. Despite the chilly weather, it was no contest against the school spirit that was shown that day.
Welcome to Stony Brook It just gets my blood flowing, it really does. We bleed red, we bleed Stony Brook red. Graduated in May. Great to be back. The field looks beautiful, the score looks beautiful, and I'm happy to be here.
These fans had a lot to be happy about as the Seawolves beat the Liberty with a score of 36-33.